Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, most of you I believe must be new on my channel. So in today's video, you are going to discover the most fun way to learn English. This is the way to practice English which I have recently discovered out of my passion and my inclination towards English, because I am a person who loves to experiment with the strategies to brush up on its fluency and overall language proficiency. I'm someone who loves English profoundly and who has been trying and exploring various ways to make learning English and practicing its spoken skill fun and enjoying, so that every time I sit down to practice speaking English, I don't feel overwhelmed with boredom. So as the thumbnail of today's video highlights, that you can learn English just by scrolling on your phone. There is a way which will not only allow you to practice your spoken skills without requiring you to jot down any word in English, or pick up or find a partner to speak with. This is a strategy, or let's say a way that you can practice even if you don't have someone to practice with. So here is the idea. We all know how irresistible it is to scroll through your phone. Every time we are on our phones scrolling mindlessly and spending most of our time across social media platforms. So this is where I decided to use my time productively, since I also found myself pretty frequently scrolling on my phone and not using my time productively. So I thought it would be great that I integrate my practicing routine with scrolling through my phone. It might sound a bit astonishing and it might also knock your socks off, but I am a kind of person who has to do with fun and productivity at the same time. I'm a kind of person who wants to come up with such idea that allows me to improve my English while I am enjoying the process. And as everyone says that it becomes much more easier to improve your language skills when you are enjoying it, when you are enjoying the process of it, the process where we are learning new words, where we are practicing it. In my opinion, we learn a language in a more efficient way when we are practicing it actively. Most of the time we are watching videos on YouTube passively and not really making the time to practice speaking, which is the most important part. How are you supposed to speak English fluently unless you make time for it? And when the time comes to speak in English, we feel fearful because of mistakes, errors that we might make while speaking. So this way is going to brush away all your doubts and all the boredom that you might experience while practicing. So what you've got to do, you just simply got to open any app where you spend most of your time, any social media app or platform. It could be Instagram, it could be YouTube, or it could be Facebook. It could be any platform that you prefer using or you find yourself spending most of your time. So in my case, it is YouTube, because I find YouTube to be quite informative platform where I get to learn a lot of insightful and informative content, and I also consume them actively. So what I would do, I'll open YouTube on my phone, and so it's absolutely up to you. If you are someone who prefers to watch long form video, then you can go for long form video, which are typically 15 to 20 or sometimes even 25-minute long. If you are someone like me who prefers to watch short form video, which are maximum 60 seconds long, then you are good to go with that. So what you've got to do, you watch a video on your phone. It could be any video. Watch that video until the very end, And while watching that video, make sure that you pay attention to every single aspect of the video, every single element of the video, what is happening in the video, what is being depicted in the video, what is being portrayed by the characters in the video. Because I'm saying character because you can perceive it as a play or something. So once you have watched the video thoroughly until the very end, you explain everything to yourself that you have watched, from the beginning to and to the very end of the video. Everything that you have just watched, describe it to yourself in your own words. This process is called paraphrasing. So paraphrasing is a process where we paraphrase, or we describe an event, a situation, or something that has happened or we have heard in our own words. Paraphrasing does not only allow you to reach a higher proficiency in English, but it also improves your articulation. And in my opinion, there is no better way than scrolling on your phone, stumbling upon a specific video that you like. Most of the time, you will come across the video that you like and you love watching, and that is the reason why those videos are popping up on your screen. So watch the video, describe it in your words. I'll just like I'm going to do in a few minutes. So what I'll do now, I'll try to describe everything that I watched in the video before each and every of you, so that you get a rough idea of how this strategy is practiced. So just a while ago, I watched a video where a chef tries to make a specific chicken starter. Apparently it seems like a starter. So what he does, he firstly starts off with slicing the chicken breast. Then he goes on to mixing up all his spices into the egg white. Then he cracks the egg and separates the egg from the egg white section. He thereafter adds the whole mixture to his sliced chicken pieces. He then sprinkles some refined flour all over his sliced chicken. He then mixes them all up together until the chicken is well covered with the spices, with the mixture of spices. Then he goes on to deep frying his chicken pieces and garnish it with some cilantro or spring onion. So now, having watched me describing everything I watched in the video, you must have got a rough idea. I suppose that you have must got a rough idea as to how you are supposed to practice through this way. Believe me, you are not just going to improve your English, but you are also going to use your time productively. And it is twice, thrice, and 100 times better than wasting your time frivolously and recklessly through social media and gaining nothing from it. At least with this practice, you are going to end up gaining a lot. You are going to actively practice your spoken skills. This way you will be able to practice, refine, and brush up on your spoken proficiency, which is the most important part for becoming a fluent speaker. You are going to find this way to be really effective for improving your spoken skills. If you like the idea, then do subscribe to my channel, because in the next coming video, in the next subsequent video, I'm going to come back with more videos, more thrilling, exciting, and joyous video where I will reveal various ways as to how you can practice your spoken English, improve it, become fluent while enjoying the process.